Time to change the subject for just about 60 seconds.
Now, welcome to the Rat Hole. We are live. Hey, everybody. I was out at the Central Alberta Nerd Expo earlier today. Nice first-time event. Looks like they're going to be doing it again because it was very successful. Happening again tomorrow. If you're in Central Alberta, you can check it out down at Red Deer Polytechnic in the Synovus Center. That is down by where the trades are. Upstairs, about 30-odd vendors, some community things, stuff going on a stage. Falcon's there holding a game room. Ton of fun. So go check that out. As for me, I'm going to fight some fascism. Because I can. I just realized I did not have my second camera set up. I also had quad ball practice today. So I'm a little bit zonked. Let's do that. There we go. And that. And that. And that. Look at that. It's a second camera. Go figure. Anywho, if you're watching, please stop, say hello. Let me know you're watching. And I'll tell you all about Space Cats Fight Fascism from Tesa, the Tesa Collective. These guys do some interesting stuff. The Tesa Collective definitely has a social justice platform that they use. They They've got some great games. Let's just pull up their website here real quick because I can. That's what I need. Share. So here's some of their games. Space. There's the Space Cats Fight Fascism that we're about to play. Good Dog, Bad Zombie. We've got Community Garden, the board game. Strike, the game of worker rebellion. Coopoly, the game of cooperatives. And Beautiful Trouble as a strategy card deck. Don't know what most of these games are. It's been a couple of years since I saw them. I'm really happy to be able to get this on the table. I didn't realize it was a collective game, which means it can be played solo. And we do love that. So we will close this. And how this is going to work, stop that. Close that. I'm going to deal out a bunch of planets. And then I'm going to see if how the camera looks. So the premise here is that cats are fighting fascists. Rats are the fascists. I find this highly offensive coming from the rathole.ca. However, it is fiction. So we'll go with it. And these are cat planets. This is well off into the future. Humans are gone, but animals are still around. So we've got Fishbowl, Dust Bunny, Scratch Stone, Scratch Post. I'll slide these over just a little bit. Hairball, Frost Nip, Litterbox, Hot Rock, Water Dish, Laser Light, Space Vet, and Cold Bath. And we're going to take a look at how the camera sets this up. If I go in, zoom in terribly. All right. Let's just zoom in a little bit more here. Yeah, vaguely there-ish. That looks good. Update. There are a total of 8 cats that you can choose from. You can have up to 4 of them in play at any given time. I'm going to play with 2 different ones. I've got Pip here and Jasper. They all have individual powers. Jasper's home will start on the planet of Fishbowl. Right up there. Oh, how did I get... Oh, that's right. And Pip will start on Hot Rock. Over here. Now, they each have their own abilities. Pip is a freedom fighter. Whenever Pip's dedication to the struggle for freedom is as boundless as the universe. She won't nap until the rat pack is defeated. She is a freedom fighter. Whenever you restock, meaning drawing your cards of hands. Oh boy. Hand of cards. You may also subtract 1 fascist from the planet you're on. Jasper's homeworld is Fishbowl. Jasper is one evolved cat. He can take down his enemies from far away distances. He has laser eyes. When you use the fight fascism action, you may remove 1 extra fascist from an adjacent planet. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. You may remove 1 fascist from an adjacent planet instead of your current planet. Not an extra one. That was me bumbling up my words. Words are hard. But there's 2 more, and these are all double-sided. I'm going to start with... I wonder if I can get... Here they are. Sorry for the glare on Jasper. But you have they take damages in the form of scratches, and they both start with 1 scratch. If they ever are up to 4 scratches and can't take more, the fascism scale goes up, and that's bad because if the fascism scale goes too high, we all lose, because that's how fascism works. You can see the fascism scale right here. I'm playing on super easy mode, which is adorably called something adorable. Give me a moment. Somewhere in here, it's an adorable name, and I want to find it because it's adorable. There we go. Playful Kittens mode. That's right. Playful. We are playing in Playful Kittens mode. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to my rule book here and set things up. We've laid out the planets. We've prepared the fascism scale. We've gotten our cats. Place starting fascists. Place 1 fascist token on each player's home planet, then 1 fascist token on each even-numbered planet. And there. And there. And then 6, 4, 2, another one on 8, 10, and 12. Now, you may notice that some of these look different. It's 9, 10, 11, and 12. All look different. Those are fascist strongholds. What that means is when I roll those, I will also have to draw a galactic news card. And we'll get there, unfortunately, probably pretty soon. This game ramps up fast. If you ever played Pandemic, where you don't do anything and suddenly you're overrun, that's kind of what this does. All right. So we will start. We will make sure that I've done everything. I think I have. Get cats, choose difficulty, fascist token, liberation token, flags, choose the flag. Okay, we're good. Pip will go first. Pip is over here on Hot Rock. And whenever they restock, I have to draw 2 cards. That's what I knew I was forgetting something. And I'm going to draw 2 cards. I'm going to keep them under my cards. I'll move that up here. Can't really see them. It's slightly too tight, but that's okay. I've got a liberation. Put those over there. Liberation on a Whiskers planet. +1 liberation to any planet. Liberation on a Whiskers planet. Liberations on a Ears planet. So, you cannot place liberation tokens on planets that have fascists. So we're going to start with 3 actions for Pip. Pip is going to restock, meaning he's going to draw 2 more cards. And he drew Cough Up Hairballs. I can play that as a new power. Whenever I play a heal card, I can draw a bonus card. And liberation, +1 on any planet. Boxes for all cats. And because of my ability, that lets me take 1 fascist away. And then I will fight fascism for 2. And then I'm going to look. I've got Whiskers. I don't have. This is not a Whiskers. This is not a Whiskers. No, this one's a Whiskers planet. So we're going to go move over here for my 3rd action. That'll set me up for next turn. Now up here on Fishbowl. We will subtract fascism times 2. For my 3rd action, we will play this liberation +2 on a Whiskers planet. Spam. And that's Jasper's turn. Now, what will happen? I will get to what happens. Why is it blurry? There we go. Thank you for your patience. Oh boy, it's one of those days. I need to get 4 planets of each of the different kinds: whiskers, ears, paws, and tail, with 4 liberation tokens on it. My turn is over. So now I have to roll the fascist dice. I roll 2 of them, and I rolled 2 2s. So I'm going to find planet number 2. I'm going to put 2 guys on there. When you roll a planet with a cat, that cat takes a scratch. So Pip now has 2 scratches. I'm going to go back because I realized I did not roll for Pip at the beginning. So I'll do this one more time. 5 and 3. 5, 3. Being fair means getting hurt. All right, back to Jasper. Jasper is going to restock for 1. I got stolen fascist plans. I can teleport to another planet. Spread a symbol of hope, +1 liberation to a planet. Give aid to those in need. I can heal 2. If I'm on the same planet as another cat, I can split that up between cats. Or I can just heal myself. I'm going to hang on to that. I think I will move here. I will play my +2 liberation for an action and +1 liberation for an action. So I'm going to put 3 liberation tokens on the planet Hairball. You'd think that's good, but it's not as good as it sounds. End of the turn, we roll the fascist dice. 12 and 2. 2 is not good. 2, Pip gets another scratch. Pip's all the way up to 3 scratches. And the fascists now control this planet. Now, with that said, if I remove any of these fascists, which I will be in a moment, that flag goes away. Fascists will no longer control the planet. And 12. 12's down here. Now, unfortunately, that means galactic news. Breaking! The Rat Pack has found me. You must take 2 scratches or discard your hand and return to your home planet. Well, I don't have a problem with my home planet. My home planet is, again, Fishbowl, which is back up here. It doesn't hurt me too badly to be there. I only have 1 card in my hand. So I think... Oh, no, I have 2 cards in my hand. I think I don't want to take 2 scratches. I will discard my hand and go back to my home planet. Not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. All right. Pip's turn. I will fight fascism ×3. That's my turn. Roll the dice. 8 and 5. 8 and 5. Now, Jasper's turn. I will restock. Sleep. Heal 1. liberation on an ears planet, teleport and 1 liberation, hidden cache of cat food, and a +1 liberation. All right. So I can't do everything at one time, but I can do this. I'm going to use my ability to fight fascism in an adjacent spot here. And I'll use one of my cards to teleport and liberate, even though I'm only moving one spot. And place liberation cube there. And then we roll. 1 and 12. 1, 12. Galactic news. Breaking! Anti-cat propaganda spreads. +1 to the fascism scale. You take 1 scratch. So 1 scratch takes up to 2. Fascism scale goes up to 2. And it is Pip's turn. Pip will get rid of that fascist for one action. Liberation ×2 for my second action. And liberation ×1 for my third action. Now, it would be nice if I was back over at Fishbowl, because that would have moved me farther ahead. But this is where I am. Not the end of the world. Roll the dice. Might be the end of the world. 1 and 12. 12. 1. And I suspect that this was supposed to be one of those. I think I just grabbed the wrong one. Because you can never have both kinds. So, once again, there's 4 tokens on there. So Space Fed is now controlled by the Rat Pack. Not great. If they control 3 planets, they will win. And back to Jasper. Liberation ×2. Liberation ×1. So that's 4. Now I just grab the ears flag and voila. Now that's not permanent. If I roll a 5, those liberation tokens go away instead of gaining fascism tokens. So that was my 3. Roll my dice. 5 and 8. There you go. See, 5 is one of them. 8 and 5. One of these goes away. That flag also goes away. Unfortunate. Pip's turn. Pip will liberation ×1. And that is the Whiskers planet. And where do I want to go? 2. 3 cough up hairballs. Heal 1 and fascist -1. So I get rid of that fascist. Say heal myself up 1. That's my 3 actions. So it goes pretty quick. But it is pretty deadly. 5 and 10. I'm doing better than the last game. I played a game. 5. Take 1 off. 10. Put 1 on. Galactic news. Breaking. The Rat Pack uses laser pointers to distract us. +1 to the fascism scale. Then discard your entire hand. Well, on the upside, I have no hand. But the fascism scale is now at 3. When it gets to the second row, I'm going to have to start rolling 3 dice instead of 2. Jasper's turn. Jasper's going to restock. 1, liberation on a pause. 2, heal 1. 3, liberation on a tails. I think. Do I just want to leave Space Vet alone? I think I do. I think I want to move 1. Liberation on the tails. Times 2. Because none of the other ones with tails have anything. And just for the sake of doing it, we'll heal for 3. Takes me down to 1 scratch there. A 6 and an 8. 8 and 6. All right. Glad it wasn't 4. That would have sucked. So we will. You know what? I'm going to just not use my ability and just restock. +1 liberation, or for 1 action and 1 scratch, you can subtract a fascist from anywhere. No. Whiskers liberation, cat paw liberation, and immediate action -2 fascists, or for 2 actions and a scratch, I can teleport and then add 1 liberation. Don't love that. There's better versions of that card. That said, where's a paw? 7 and 11. Doesn't actually make a difference where I go. Yeah, I wish you could trade cards, because that would make life infinitely easier. We're going to go 1 liberation, 2 and 3, and roll. 6 and 7. 7. Pip takes a scratch. And 6. Fishbowl loses a token. Jasper. I think we're going to go 1, 2, fascist gone, 3. Let's hope we don't roll 7 again. This is not craps. No 7. 8 and 12. Not ideal. 12 stockpiles up. 8 also gets a flag. So that's a bad thing. They now control 2 worlds. We have to actually pay attention now. And galactic news. Breaking. Catnip is criminalized. 1 to the fascism scale, then discard your entire hand. I needed that hand. The whole point of me going to this planet was because of my hand. Curse you. Curse you. All right. Well, liberation from Pip ×2. And I will restock. And I got a liberation for whiskers and tails. That's not bad. That was 1, right? No, that was 2. 3, I will move to litter box. Yeah, That's what we're going to do. We're going to stock those up pretty quick here. Jasper's turn. Well, first we have to roll. 7 and 9. 9 loses 1. And 7 loses 1. And Jasper gets a scratch. Jasper's turn. We will restock first. Cuddle in solidarity, heal 2. Scratch back, -2 fascists. Liberation on a Whiskers planet. Liberation on an Ears planet. So that was 1. 2, 3, play the Ears. This may seem like it's a good thing, and it is. We have 2 planets covered. But those 2 planets could easily go away. I could lose stuff right now. I really hope I don't. 2 and 8. Yep, see? 2. And Pip takes a scratch. And 8. Not good. Thanks for nothing, Jasper. All right. That's okay. We are going to go 1 and 2 and play 2 liberation cards. These are both on Whiskers. So we're going to go 2, 4. So this is really stockpiled up. That's not a bad thing. And then for 3, we're going to go over here. And roll. 4 and 11. Ooh, we don't have a lot of tokens left. 4, thankfully. And 11. If I run out of fascist tokens, I lose. I have 4 fascist tokens left. So potentially 2 turns to losing if I don't do something. I'm going to do something, obviously. We're going to go. We're going to look. What have I got? I don't care about that. 1, 2, -2 fascist card for 3. And takes care of that flag. Put some more fascist tokens back into play. And then we roll. 9 and 8. Pip takes a scratch. 9 and 8. So first things first. Pip takes a scratch. He's up to 4. And then 9, Galactic News. Breaking. Martial law is declared. +1 to the fascism scale and take 1 scratch. The annoying thing is that actually, because I can't take any more scratches, it goes up and up. It goes up 2. And they lose any new ability cards. I don't have any new ability cards down here. So that's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. That's Jasper's turn. So Pip's turn. -2 fascist card. Restock for 2. Meow power. I like that one. I'm going to use that. 2 liberation on ears. -2 fascists. All right. And that's a -1 fascist for restocking. And for 3, we will -2 fascists. That's gone. All right. We're doing not bad. Can't complain. I can, but there's not a lot of point. Roll. 8 and 6. 8. Fascism track goes up. And 6. 6. Jasper's turn. We're going to get rid of 2 fascists and play a heal 2. Takes me down to 0. That was not right. All right. And we roll for the fascists. 1 and 7. 1 and 7. Not great. Pip's turn again. I'm going to play Meow Power as an ability. So what that means, I take it and I put it next to my card, which you can't see because I've zoomed in too much. Next to my card, and I can take the ability. I now have the ability for 2 actions. I can teleport and then -1 fascist and heal 1. So we're going to use my other 2 actions to teleport here. -1 fascist. Heal. Pray to the kitty cat gods. That so I moved here. 12 and 4. Oh no. 12 takes a scratch. So kind of a good thing that I went there. And 4. 4. Jasper's turn. Restock. 1. Heal 1. 2. -2 fascists. 3. Ears. I think we're going to go 1, 2, and stockpile that up with my ears. Roll. 11 and 1. 1. 11. And Galactic News. Breaking. Galactic Alliance declares scratching posts illegal. +1 to the fascism scale, and you take 1 scratch. Oh, wait. We're into 3 now. 5. It got harder. And Jasper takes a scratch. And it's Pip's turn. Restock 1. No. Fascism 1. Play Liberation times 2. Restock for 3. Liberate created allies. For 2 actions, I can teleport, add 1 liberation, and heal 1, or just add 1 liberation. Ally on the inside. For 2 actions and 1 scratch, you can teleport and restock. Or get rid of 2 fascists. Cat food for all, heal 1. So that was 1, 2, this was 3. Unfortunate. 3, 6, 9, and 4. 4, 9, and 6. And galactic news. Breaking! New law mandating all cats wear collars. +1 to the fascism scale, and I take 1 scratch. Which means the fascism scale goes up 2, 1, 2, and I lose that mute power. Even on easy, even on playful kitten mode, this is hard. Jasper's turn. I need whiskers. Think we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, just to stockpile that one when I get the chance. Roll 3 dice. 4, 6, and 7. 7, 6, 4. Pip's turn. I will play the liberated crate. That lets me teleport and add the liberation. I'm going to teleport to the planet that I'm on. And that also lets me heal 1. Roll. 1, 4, and 1. 1. Ooh, we're getting not good here. 1, 1, and 4. 4, 4. Not good, my friends. Not good. We lose on this next turn if I don't get rid of some fascists. I need to go over here. So I'm going to go over here. 1. Play 2 fascists. 2. Use my ability to take 1 off of there. 3. Roll. Six, 7, and 9. 6, 7, and 9. Galactic news. Cat arrests on all planets. +1 fascist to the planet you are on. Every cat there takes 1 scratch. One. Now, I'm going to check the rules here. 1 scratch. I'm going to check the rules on losing because I may have just lost. I either that or I lose on my next turn. It's not. There's nowhere that I can go to get rid of 3 fascists, so I lose. Let's just find the rule here. I Where is the you lose? I know it's I lose when I run out. I just want to see if it's when I run out or when I can't place, because it makes a difference. Power, immediate action, fascist dice. End your turn, you must roll fascist dice to add more fascist tokens to the board. You start the game by rolling 2 fascist dice, but this will increase to 3 as the game goes on. When you roll a planet's number, you must add 1 fascist token to each planet whose number you rolled. For example, if you rolled a 3 and 7, you must add 1 fascist token to Waterdish 3 and Scratchstone 7. If you roll the same planets multiple times, add multiple fascist tokens. There's one exception. That's not what I need. Removing fascists to the board reduces the number of... I apparently played this on hard mode. Removing fascists from the board reduces the number of dice you must roll. So I've been rolling wrong. I've been playing this definitely wrong. I still want to find out where it is, but... yeah, remember, reducing the number of fascist dice you roll is an important rule first-time players often forget. Forgetting this rule makes the game significantly harder. No kidding. You never have to draw more than 1 galactic news card. Fascism scale. Rolling an occupied, liberated. Rolling a planet with a cat. Scratches. Multiple... I know it's in here somewhere. I just can't find it. So I'm just going to say I lose. I lose no matter what. And I've also apparently been playing wrong. So I lose. I was doing not badly, but I lose. Like I said, it's like Pandemic. If you let it get away from you, you are boned. Fish boned. All right. I think I'm worn out. That's been almost an hour. I'll play another game of this. Maybe 2. Just not today. I am wiped. I just didn't want to watch Aladdin, the animated series. Not saying it's bad, just not what I want. So I figured I'd come down and play this. I will play some more of this again in the future, possibly tomorrow. I'm not doing Spill the Geek tea, but I will probably try to not... I'll pop in, but I will probably try not to take too long there. If nothing else, I'm just not prepared for it. Maybe I'll be on the show. Maybe I will. I haven't decided. Just to be in the background. So you can check that out tomorrow at 2 o'clock Mountain, not 3 o'clock, at Spill a Geek T1. You can find me Tuesdays on the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. First Thursday of the month on Happiness Patrol, youtube.com/@happinesspatrolshow. And of course, every other Monday on Horses on Film, youtube.com/@horsesonfilm. And if you're not watching this on the youtube.com/theRatHole.dotca, that's theRatHole.ca, but YouTube does not like URLs in their URLs. If you are not watching on the YouTube, pop over to the YouTube and give me a subscribe. Pop over to all of those YouTubes and give me a subscribe. Those are important. There's nothing more important to a streamer than getting those subscriptions in. That helps you grow. So please consider that. And with that, I'm going to take off. Thank you guys again for joining me today. And until next time, good gaming. Oh, wait. You know what? Hold on. Before I do that, let me just check to see if I've got somebody watching from Twitch. So let's see if there's anyone on Twitch that I can raid. Where is my Twitch? Let's do this. Twitch. Stream manager. And that one. There we go. That's the button I wanted. Raid. No raidable channels. All right. No problem. Thank you guys again for your patience. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining in. Until next time, good gaming and goodbye. Nope. Got to push the right button.